Hi there, Laura Dankoff here from PathToHealthAndHealing.com. Today I just want to talk to you about what do you eat when your hormones are out of balance, or how do you eat the right way that helps support your hormones. I mean, it can be so overwhelming when you just don't feel good, when you're feeling tired, you're having brain fog, you're having mood swings, you can't sleep. If you're having PMS symptoms, you're trying to figure out why you feel like a crazy woman sometimes of the month, or if you're in menopause, you'll be feeling that for the same reason. It's all related to your hormones. And you often feel out of control, that there's really not much that you can do, or that you're just not getting the help that you need. But there are some things you can do. And today I just want to talk to you about some foods that you can incorporate into your diet that will help support your hormones. Now, there's lots of different things that can do that. We talk about healthy fats, such as avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, avoiding alcohol, sugars, and processed foods. We've heard these things, but I just want to share some other things with you today that might help you with those challenging symptoms that you're feeling that can be making you feel miserable. And you may have wondered, what can I eat that's going to help me? Well, it's important that you're getting the right vitamins and minerals, proteins, and healthy fats that are necessary to help you make your hormones and to help balance your hormones. So, if you would like to learn more about where to begin, or just to kind of jumpstart your hormones, I'd recommend my 21-day hormone detox program. I'll put a link to that below this video, and you can certainly check that out. In there, you're provided with 3 weeks of very hormone healthy recipes to help you. And also some meal plans, food plans, shopping lists, and those kinds of things to really get you started. But for today, let's talk about some foods that you may not have heard of. The first one being spirulina. So spirulina is a blue-green algae which is typically grown in freshwater ponds and lakes. It is a rich source of protein, copper, B vitamins, iron, and manganese. Now, this would be particularly important if you're still having menstrual periods and heavier bleeding, and because many women are going to be experiencing anemia or iron deficiency. So spirulina might be a good choice for you here, but it also contains other nutrients like zinc and calcium, potassium and magnesium, and these nutrients are all essential to your immune health, balancing your hormones, supporting your mood, reducing those menstrual cramps, and easing the breast tenderness and inflammation that you may be experiencing before your period. Then there's bee pollen, believe it or not. Bee propolis is another name it may go by, and this can interfere with hormones just as much as it can help hormones. So it depends on the reason that you would be taking it. But it has a flavonoid in it known as chrysin. And chrysin is an aromatase inhibitor. So aromatase is an enzyme that has many jobs in the body, including converting testosterone into estrogens. It inhibits this enzyme and can lead to higher levels of testosterone and lower levels of estrogen. So if you're estrogen dominant, but you're also low in testosterone, this may help you. I've also used bee propolis or bee pollen in men that are also showing estrogen dominance. Believe it or not, some men have estrogen dominance, and this can help try to move it over down that testosterone pathway. So women who are struggling with some estrogen dominance or infertility and even some menopausal symptoms, this is where this might be used. And it's a rich source of polyphenols as well. Another good source is krill oil, or even cod liver oil or fish oil. These are going to give you those healthy omega fats. And it's a rich source of vitamin D as well. This helps support your brain, your cardiovascular health, and your hormone balance. So these are all very important. It also helps reduce prostaglandins, which can help ease menstrual cramps and just overall inflammation in the body. In therapeutically high doses, fish oil is used to treat even things like your mental health, like anxiety and depression. But a word of caution with fish oil, it does thin your blood. So if you're on any blood thinners, you want to speak with your healthcare provider before doing this or any of the things that I'm recommending to you. And that's always my loving disclaimer. The next one is Vitex. Vitex also goes by the name chasteberry, and it is a medicinal herb used by lots of women to help with reproductive health. It is known for boosting progesterone levels, and there are studies that show it's effective in reducing PMS symptoms such as mood swings, irritability, tender breasts, bloating, headaches, insomnia, and drowsiness. Then probably my favorite go-to for overall hormonal support is a product called Mighty Maca, and I'll put a link to that below this video as well. So maca is a root native to Peru, and it's full of antioxidants, and it's really a superfood. And I have found such good results in my patients over the years utilizing this product. It's rich in vitamin C, it contains proteins and fiber. It may help with libido, PMS, and hot flashes, overall energy, a sense of well-being. Now, word of caution with maca is if you have high blood pressure, though I really can't say that I personally have seen this. In my experience, it could bump up your blood pressure, interfere with some thyroid issues, and you don't want to take if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. I have seen success with it also with PCOS, polycystic ovarian, but again, you always want to talk to your healthcare provider before trying this or other things that you're thinking of to help balance your hormones, or if any kind of hormonal issue for that matter. Then the last one is kale. So kale is a leafy green cruciferous vegetable, and cruciferous vegetables are packed full of nutrients, including something known as indo-3-carbinol. So indo-3-carbinol helps metabolize estrogens, and this can be very beneficial when you're struggling with estrogen dominance, which a lot of women are today and don't even know that they are. And this has to do with all the unfortunate chemicals and pollutants in our environments that can potentially be disrupting our hormones. And when you have estrogen dominance, you can have potentially more menopausal symptoms. You might have fibrocystic breasts, uterine fibroids, menstrual irregularities. You can have low progesterone in this case. So kale might be one of those things to add into your diet that you can see benefit from. It's also rich, as I mentioned, in a lot of nutrients and vitamins such as vitamin A and K and C and B5. It also contains a certain amount of copper, manganese, and calcium. Now, if you have a thyroid condition, you want to cook down your kale because this removes some of the goitrogenic compounds. But in all fairness, most people are not going to overconsume cruciferous vegetables to disrupt their hormones that much. There's difference of opinion out there, but I say if you eat a normal portion, you are not going to be disrupting your thyroid health. So kale is another great option for you. Now, if you would like to learn more about my 21 hormone day detox or about the Mighty Maca, or would like to visit me over at Path to Health and Healing, all those details are below, and I would love it if you would like or share this video with others that you know. And lastly, I would love it if you'd share, if you would join me over at the Path to Health and Healing Facebook group. All the details are below this video. Have a great day.